And a big congrats on Habit. It's an entertaining film featuring an all-female God squad.
Look at your backdrop. Is that your band?
I have my all-female God squad behind me. So when you first saw the script by Janelle, Shortcliffe, and Libby Mintz, what did you think?
I thought it was good and controversial and fun and fast-paced, and yeah, I liked it, and I especially liked the cast as well because I mean, the Kills are one of my favorite bands. So you had you've got Jamie and Allison from there, and then Paris is amazing, and Bella. So yeah, it was just really good bunch of people,
So that was your entry to making the film, right? Just
yeah. I had lunch at the Chateau Marmont, very kind of like a fabled Hollywood spot, and just I don't know, sat with Janelle and with Donovan Leach, who is one of the producers. Yeah.
Well, your character Eric is sort of like a prophet here, sort of like an actor, sort of like a drug dealer. I mean, describe him to us.
Both. He's both. He's all three. It's a perfect combination, but it's a bit washed up. I mean, it was just fun. I like the dialogue. I like the way it was written and stuff like that. And when I do movies and I think as an actor, it's just really good when people write well. You know what I mean? And they make your life a little bit easier. So it's just well written, and I liked it for that. And you try and bring a bit of humanity to this guy. I felt bad for him. You know what I mean? He's really out of his depth.
Right.
Super out of his depth. And took about 17 wrong turns, and then he finds himself in a real mess. You know what I mean?
That's right. Now, this is a wild movie, and it feels like a wild movie to shoot. Talk to us about shooting the film.
Well, like all great independent films, and I've done a few of them. It's just fast paced. You better know your words, better know your lines, and it's just everything moves so quickly. It's not like the traditional idea of movies where you sit around and wait, on those big $100 million movies. So you gotta make it happen. And from my first film I ever did, I just always realized it's a huge, just being as an actor, you're like part of an ensemble. You're just a small cog in a wheel. So you just know your lines, shut your mouth, and turn up on time. That's how I see it.
That's right. Very good. Now, most of your scenes, though, were with Bella Thorne. How is it working with her?
She's amazing because she's a really, really good actress. She's very young, but she's been acting for, I think, most of the time she's been alive. So she's got a real natural flair to her. And it was fun because working with her was one thing. And then with Josie Ho and with Jamie, different kind of actors and different approaches. So do you know what I mean? It's like this exchange. To be in a movie with someone, it's the exchanges you have. And so I got a very wide range. From the three people I basically dealt with or acted with, it was very different feelings from them all.
What I love best about Habit is that it follows the tropes of a Catholic film, right? Jesus, there's a religious girl, but it's also a delicious nunsploitation movie for me. I mean, it's sex, habits, Catholic imagery. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that I know there's a lot of controversy when people first found out that Paris was playing Jesus.
Right.
Well, wait till you see the film, then you're gonna have really something to cry about. So I'm all for upending traditions and just mixing things up and modernizing things. I mean, it seems to be quite a modern take on a relationship with Jesus.
Right, exactly. And you know what? I was just gonna. It's my next question. Paris Jackson as Jesus. I mean, the film is known predominantly, for that. But I say they really have to watch the film first because there's a reason behind it.
Yeah, but what I love is how this world is run on just like bits of misinformation. Well, not misinformation, but just like the smallest bit of information becomes the reduction of the film. And I think it's a lot more than that. And I think girls will find a lot of power in it. And especially in this terrible time we're seeing with Afghanistan, to see girls as free as possible is very, very important for this world.
That's a great point. By the way, the other star of the film, the soundtrack. You being one of my favorite musicians, I adored. What do you think of the film soundtrack?
To be honest, I don't know it completely. There's different parts I've seen of it has changed. So I haven't seen the movie. I don't really know the soundtrack. I'm not even sure what songs of mine got in there, but I'm happy to be here.
So I heard you're working though with Janelle, the director and the co-writer. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, in terms of I'm doing another movie with her. Yes, I'm doing a next movie with her called The Edge of Nowhere, and we're doing this movie together, which is really exciting. So it's kind of fun that she's some on fire right now, and I wrote this idea, they had this movie, and she has taken it on, and that's what we're working on. I go back to that tomorrow, but today belongs to Habit, and it's an incredible achievement for anyone to make a movie like Janelle's made, and it's really looks beautiful and crazy and well edited, the bits I've seen. And so for me to do another movie with her, I'm really excited. She asked me to be in the next movie she's doing anyway, and then I gave her this other movie that I tell her I was wanting to do, and so she's doing that now, so I'm excited.
Oh, so much creativity, Mr. Gavin. What about music though? I mean, you're not forgetting music yet, right? I mean, you have new music coming up.
Yeah, we just had a record out 1 year ago. I think it was like 45 million streams. And
Yeah.
for a time when we couldn't tour, for a touring band, that's quite a lot. And now I'm working on a follow-up. So I'm writing a new record. In the middle of it, I had about 9 songs. So, just doing that for the rest of the year. And then next year, we'll have a new record and more touring. And I'm going on tour, I think. I think they're about to announce it, but it's pretty soon. We're doing a couple of weeks. I'll probably get in trouble if I say it. No one cares. It's great. People should hear about it. So I think we're going on tour allegedly in the first couple of weeks of October. Oops.
Oh, yeah. Fingers crossed. A
Yeah,
big congrats. A big congrats on Habit. Again, just like what the film said, it's sweet and salty,
there you go. Just like life.
with lots of twists. That's right, exactly. Good luck on everything, okay?
You have a great day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.